let's go ahead and do a review of the unit of measurement. So you learned that there are three basic units. You learned about grams, liters, and meters. The lesson gives you a little bit about how big these units are. Grams are really tiny, kind of like a bag of chips is measured in grams. Liters, like a liter bottle of soda, and then meters are about 3 feet to kind of give you an idea of how big these are. So it also went into how to do conversions, and you saw a little chart on there, and I've added some color to it with the order of kilo, hecto, deca, your basic unit, deci, centi, and milli, and how they go down. So milli being the smallest and kilo being the largest. I'm going to give you a little way that you can remember the order of these, which is King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And as you see, the kilo for king, they line up. Hecto, Henry, died, deca, your basic unit, drinking, deci, chocolate, centi, milk, milli. So if you can remember King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk, you'll never forget the order of those. And we're going to use that to do some examples of the conversions. I am using the examples from the lesson so you can see if you got these wrong in the lesson. I can help you figure out why you're getting it wrong, hopefully. So the first example was 15 grams to milligrams. So the first thing I want to do is I want to write out 15 grams is equal to however many milligrams. So I'm going to go back up to my chart. So I'm going from grams, which is my base unit, to milligrams, which is the milli or the milk. So I'm going to use a decimal example. So what I do is I count the words. So 1, 2, 3 to the right. So I write out my 15. I add a decimal point because that decimal point's always there. And I have to move that decimal point 3 places to the right. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, and there's my new place. And I can add zeros in there. So milligrams would be 15,000 milligrams. Let's try that again so you can see it. So the next one, let's convert 10 millimeters to centimeters. So just like before, I'm going to write out 10 millimeters is equal to how many centimeters. So like I said, you can put a dot and have zeros going on forever. That's fine. So back up to our chart. So we're going from millimeters, which is milk, to centimeters, which is chocolate. So milk to chocolate, that's one word to get there. So we're going to have to move 1 decimal point to the left. So I go back to here. Here's my decimal point, 1 to the left. So it's equal to 1 centimeter. Let's try a third one. So convert 5,000 milliliters to how many liters? So once again, I'm going to put that number down there. I can add some zeros if I want to. And then I'm going to go back up to my chart, and we see that millimeters is milk, liters is your base unit, so I have to count. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 units to the left. So I come back down here, and I'm going to move my decimal point 1, 2, 3 to the left. So it's equal to 5 liters. Now I'm going to give you an extra example not from the lesson, just to make sure that you have it down. So we have 10 meters, and it's equal to how many kilometers? So once again, I can do 10, I can add some zeros in case I have to move to the right, and I'm going to look back at my chart, look back at my King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I'm going from a base unit, I'm going from meters to kilometers, so the K. So that's 1, 2, 3 to the left. So down here, I'm going to move my decimal point 1, 2, 3 to the left. So this time, it'll actually be 0.01 kilometers. So you can move that decimal point out further than where it was. So hopefully that helps clear things up a little bit about how to do this. So if you need any help, just let me know.